Hey, I'm Zach.
I'm Brent.
I'm Bobby.
I'm Jerry.
And we're on the hunt for a Chevy Bolt today for Jerry. Next on Now You Know.
Let's go!
Woo! We are on our way.
Yeah, this is a rainy, disgusting day. But it'll definitely put the Chevy Bolt through its paces. We're going, so we're north of the city of Boston. We're going south of the city. Let's see, our range, it's going to be about 45 miles today. Jerry drives what do you drive, Jerry?
Volkswagen e-Golf.
And what's the range on that?
Well, at this time of year, it's probably around 75, 80 miles.
So you'd be pushing it, probably not being able to make it going all the way. Because we're going about 90 miles easy.
Right. I wouldn't take a chance. That's my range anxiety. I know the term range anxiety.
But now with the Chevy Bolt, you're going to be getting 238 miles. You will no longer have range anxiety.
Right.
So it's really the range that pushed you over the top.
The range, yeah. I mean, I mostly do neighborhood driving, but it's just not quite enough.
So we're here with Jerry at the Chevrolet dealership, and we've got a Bolt behind us, which is really cool. So Jerry, what made you decide to buy an electric car in the first place? So about 2 years ago, you made the switch from ICE to electric.
I did.
What made you do that?
Well, my lifestyle changed. I really didn't need to commute anymore, so I did a lot of around town driving, and it seems like the car, the engine didn't even warm up by the time I got to where I was going. So it felt pretty wasteful to me. I drove an electric. Actually, I had a Volkswagen Golf diesel.
Okay.
Was
this one of the recalled cars?
One of the recalled cars. So I turned that in, and they happened to have an e-Golf, and I never even considered them.
Okay.
I drove it. It was love at first drive.
So it's the test drive.
The power, the features, and I like Golfs. Mm-hmm. I've liked them for a long time, so...
There's really no change in terms of the form factor?
No change in terms of the form factor, and that was it.
Now, speaking of that seems to be one of the major reasons you're going to the Bolt, which
More
is the
range.
form factor, right? You want the range, and you like the form factor.
I'm not a sedan person.
So that's one reason why the Model 3 Tesla wasn't really of interest to you.
Yeah.
Okay. You like to have a nice hatchback to put stuff in the back.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, once you get the 238 miles of range,
nice.
Do you feel like, so you're feeling it, right? That's like 3 times what you have now.
Right.
And so now you're not going to worry.
No more worries. My goal is I have some friends in Maine, and I want to be able to go to Maine
up there
with the car.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. So, now, you haven't even test driven one. You've sat in one.
Yeah.
But you've never really test driven one.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you're looking for today in the test drive that's going to put you over the edge, or...
I don't think so.
As long as it does what you think it's going to do, you're happy. Okay.
I think I'm going to be happy. I'm already convinced.
He's already convinced. Now, in terms of, there's different levels of trim. You're going for premium.
Yes.
How come? What are the things you're looking for?
I'm going to live in it for 3 years, so I want to live in comfort.
You want some leather and some nice things.
Sure,
Gotcha.
absolutely. Okay. But I'm sure that this is the lower end model, but I'm sure it'd be fine too.
Cool. All right. Well, let's go for a test drive.
Spins the tires.
And is there like an eco mode kind of thing?
I guess. I know there's a battery regen with these paddles. It's got paddle shifters, I think. I'm sure if he was with us, he'd explain it.
He probably would.
He might not.
I think he knew how to shift it to drive.
Let's ask him how the engines.
Yeah. What kind of gas is this? You have
Miles
to put
per
premium
gallon.
in here?
Yeah.
Let me find out where the defroster is. All right, everybody stop breathing. Come on, fogging up this thing. You know, I think I read someplace there is no
It's probably a backup
nav is,
Okay,
nav
this is cool.
not available because it has Apple CarPlay. So I think they expect you to use the nav.
Okay, so it's
out
got
of
a
Apple
front
CarPlay.
and a back camera. So we're looking at the
It's got
front
three.
right now.
I know it's got 360 degree surround view.
I like
Okay,
that.
I love this already.
All right.
He's sold.
I want
No.
it now.
The heated seat
Range.
definitely works nice.
No more anxiety.
He's already not anxious. I can tell. He's already like, yeah.
Weight off his shoulders.
200 miles.
Yeah. When regen is on, there's a little symbol here. When I let up off the accelerator, there's a symbol around this battery, shows a little, you know, as if the battery's recharging.
So tell me how it feels when you take your foot off the accelerator. Does it immediately start slowing down? Do you feel like it's regenerating?
Let's try it on the hill here and see how that. Not as much as my Golf, but there may be
Some settings.
levels. It doesn't feel like as you know, I run my Golf in all complete full regen, and this is not that much. Oh, by the way, it has a heated steering wheel too. I noticed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to. It's easy to spin the tires.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one thing: the braking's a little mushy.
Is it?
I just felt, you know, it's not like my Golf. I can put my foot in the brake and it's like a regular car. This.
Let me go back down.
So I'm in sport mode for some reason. I wonder
Yeah,
how
we
I
were
get-
just-
How did you? Oh, I see. This is
Yeah,
sport.
that
mode.
turns it on.
Okay. Looks like I was too cheap to buy something. Look at my blank buttons on here.
In case you want to add
What
some
didn't I
features.
buy?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. 100-mile
off to
range.
Chevy.
Yeah. They beat everybody else except Tesla with a mere $40,000 vehicle
Oh, what's this? What's this little guy here?
for your 40 grand.
We had this. There's a little light.
Oh,
over here
that's
that- what is it?
it's blind spot information system.
Oh, so it lets you know if there's someone in your blind spot.
Yeah,
that little
got
orange
it.
indicator light.
Yep.
I wish I caught that on camera.
Yeah.
Because that was really cool.
Hold on a second. I'll get in the other lane. You'll be able to do that.
Yeah.
You'll see it in a
That's a
minute.
nifty little feature.
It's gonna light up.
Yeah. What's
You'll see it light up once this blue car is in our.
Yep. There we are.
That's
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, that's a really
Yeah.
nice feature.
I've got that. I got that on my wife's car. Has that. It's an absolute must as far as I'm concerned.
So we're here with Shane here at Quirk Chevrolet in Braintree, and or are we in Quincy?
We're actually in Braintree.
We're in Braintree. And we're looking at the Bolt. Jerry just went for his test drive, and so a couple of just quick questions for you. So when did you start getting the Bolt in?
We got the Bolt in the second week of February.
Oh, okay, so you just had it for a little while.
Correct.
Have you had a lot of interest in the car?
Yes, it's one of the more popular vehicles that we have. I would say on average we do about 35 test drives a week.
Wow.
Probably sell about 10 to 12 of them.
And so have a lot of people been coming in not really knowing what it's about, or they really seem to come here because they know it?
They come here because they know.
They know
They're
about
more intrigued with how it drives. A lot of them haven't driven it before, but as far as the research that they already done prior to it arriving at the dealership, they know more about the vehicle than most of us. So
And what are they thinking of their test drives?
they love the vehicle. They like the smoothness of it. I've gotten a few things here and there about the seating, but besides that, no issues. Everybody likes the way that it drives, especially the space inside compared to the Bolt that we offer. Has a lot more passenger space than the Bolt does, so it's big.
And what's the big draw to this car over, say, the Volt?
The EV range.
The range.
The range. A lot of people, especially if they want to drive pure EV without the gasoline, they go with the Bolt because of the range, right? Besides the Tesla, the range is almost twice of anybody else's competitor, so
Interesting.
it's a game changer. So a lot of people are coming just for the pure EV range.
And what percentage would you say are buying versus leasing? Is it kind of 50-50, or is it...
60-40 lease to purchase.
Oh, really? Okay.
So a little bit more to the leasing side, but purchasing is very popular as well. We thought it would be a lot more leasing, but for whatever the reason, people are purchasing.
They just want to own it. Yeah.
Correct. It's a cool vehicle, and so I won't blame them.
That's cool. What's the big color?
The big color right now is the sky gray.
Interesting. Yeah, you had a lot of cool colors. I didn't realize it comes in so many cool colors.
I would say blue would be second.
Okay.
So it would be the gray and then the blue.
Yeah, Jerry's a blue guy, so yeah.
The blues have been popular with the EVs, whether it's Bolt or the Volt. So that's been the popular color. And I've had somebody come as far as Bangor, Maine to purchase a Bolt.
Wow.
So that's my furthest one so far.
Wow. All right,
Yeah,
and
pretty popular.
and how many is this kind of thing where you're going to run out, or are you getting a good supply in from Chevy?
No, we get a large supply in from Chevy. The benefit to our particular dealership is the allocation due to the amount of vehicles we sell each month. So our allocation is a lot higher than our competitors, and that's the advantage that we have.
Interesting, because we've been hearing that some dealerships only have one or don't have any, and so you guys, I just saw.
I
you
have a few
lot.
on my lot right now. We also
Right.
have another 30 incoming. But with
Ah.
the demand of the vehicle, we usually get them in around 30 at a time. But with the high demand of them, we sell most of them prior to when they arrive
wow.
at the dealership. So once they get here, people want the vehicles, so they don't stick around long.
Interesting. That's great to hear. From
We-
an EV perspective, that's really awesome.
We sell more that are incoming than we actually do that are on the lot, just because they don't make it on the lot. So
Wow.
that's the benefit that we have.
That's good to hear.
Popular vehicle. Thank
Well,
you guys.
thank you so much for interviewing. I
No
appreciate
problem.
it.
Thank you guys for coming down.
All right.
They just put it in January 12th. Like 12.6.
Let's get in the rhythm. All right, that was a good shot.
We'll do a different one, yeah. High tech. High tech solutions.
Okay, and action. Damn tile floors.
And also spots.
I almost wonder if, like, without my weight, if it would be better.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Probably working as magic. Not good?
That was really bad only because I just screwed up.